Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. There you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 and won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Hart. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, we all have seen when the Warriors are going well.
It has, and their coach reflects it, and their team plays the way he thinks. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got LeBron James under to out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Ball, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. And for the Warriors, we've got Durant, Bird out there with Pippen. Then there's Mourning, and it's Doncic in at the point guard. Still early into the season. It's interesting, though, to keep an eye on the rookies and how they're adjusting, Clark, to the NBA game.
And every first-year player's journey is different and unique. Some come in ready to contribute right away from a physical and mental standpoint. Others really take time to get comfortable and adjusted. So we should not cast any final judgment on any player in 1 year.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bird for three. No good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Giannis outside. Kicks to Jordan. Outside, Ball. Now the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Doncic. Embiid, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Warriors with possession here. Mourning a screen on Ball. 6 to shoot. And it's Doncic missing. And so James will bring it up for the Nuggets.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Pippen misses.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Ball kicks to Antetokounmpo. Takes a three. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Durant, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Number 1 is Joel Embiid. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down hard.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Mourning and the dunk by Mourning.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability. And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Ball with the bucket.
Sneaking out to the corner. Can't lose LaMelo. He'll make you pay if you do.
Doncic outside. And a miss there on the triple. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional at times that beats team else, but how they can dominate the glass defensively.
There's the pass to Bird, and it's Bird with the jam.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Embiid. The dish to James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And the first one at the line is good.
Word has it that LeBron spends over $1 million keeping his body in shape. I think that's a big reason why he's been able to enjoy such a long career, making that kind of investment into the tool of his trade.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Karl Malone's checked in for Mourning. Green comes in for Scottie Pippen. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Bird. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Kevin Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Robinson. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wade has the open look. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
So tenacious on offense. Wade has a keen awareness when to fire that quick shot.
Doncic passes to Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him. Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Warriors trail by 6. Drexler with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Drexler with a screen on James. Back to Drexler. 13 feet away. And it's Malone missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And that one's good. James.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Denver. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen,
broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The Nuggets leading by 6. So with Wade on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. Joe Dumars is out there with LaMelo Ball. And then there's Antetokounmpo. It's Michael Jordan, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
Pippen outside. Bird outside. Lets it go with the 3. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Giannis dishes to Jordan. Denver passing it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down. Smart play that time by Jordan, using the pump, baiting the defender, and he bit.
And he's good on the second. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Giannis kicks the ball. Pass to Jordan. 5 to shoot. And that one is off. Nice D from Bird. Warriors trail by 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Pippen doing what he can to draw the contact while in the act of shooting. That's just a good veteran move there.
He doesn't get the second one. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Denver. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And taking a look at some numbers for Ball. Last season, he played outstanding. He put up about 20 points a game, 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night. Timeout called the Warriors.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Luka Doncic, 4th.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Ball with it. He's picked up by Doncic. It's up a 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an All-NBA team.
Mourning passes to Durant. Pippen against Ball to end the cold streak. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Pippen. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Karl Malone's checked in for Mourning. Green comes in for Doncic. And Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Durant. Big group substitution here for Denver. Robinson's checked in for Embiid. Mikhail comes in for Antetokounmpo. James checked in for Dumars. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bird against James. And again, Denver no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. James kicks to Jordan. 4 on the clock. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. The pass to Bird. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, Bird is a lot taller than people think. He's closer to 6'10 than 6'8. And that helps him inside defense trying to stop him, but got sloppy and fouled him.
Wade, he's checked in for Jordan. He hits the second from the line. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. LeBron passes to Robinson. Wade against Drexler. The drive by Wade. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Malone.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Anthony's checked in for Larry Bird. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
And that one falls for Mikhail.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Anthony against LeBron.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Mikhail outside. LeBron outside. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. And again, Denver no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Wade against Drexler. Pippen sets a screen for Drexler. Here's Malone. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nuggets lead by 3. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone as the...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
And for that game against the Thunder, that one is going to show them where they're at. Any weaknesses.
And fellas, you take a look at the Nuggets. A close game so far through the first half.
You love how they've come in here.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Drexler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Pippen, Doncic out there with Durant. Then there's Mourning, and it's Bird in at the 3.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
Antetokounmpo against Pippen. Bird right side, fires for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. James against Bird. Embiid from outside. The shot misses. The Warriors go the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season put up about 30 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
He dishes it to Doncic. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. Count it. And that's 10 points for LeBron.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Here's Doncic. Outside for Pippen. From past the arc. And again, no good by Golden State.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Jordan passes to Embiid. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's an 8-point Denver lead.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Mourning dishes to Doncic. Clock at 6. And shot on the way. And the shot is long.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Timeout called the Warriors. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it. And a chance to check out Joel Embiid here. Coming off a terrific season. 5th in rebounding. And he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside for Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
A nice shot by Jordan.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Doncic finds KD. KD draws the double. Pippen with the wide open look. That three off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Embiid with the screen on Bird. Doncic against Jordan. And it's sent back by KD.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Pass to Mourning. Outside, KD. Passes it to Bird. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Denver now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Jordan kicks to Antetokounmpo. Ball from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Pass to Bird. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Doncic outside. Mourning a screen on Ball. And here's Doncic from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. Jordan a screen on Bird. Here's LeBron. The shot, no good. Nice D from Bird. And there's the pass to KD. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Pippen slams it in.
Taking flight, Scottie Pippen going upstairs.
Jordan way outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have had. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with James on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. Antetokounmpo is out there with Robinson. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Jordan in its small forward. Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
Drexler kicks to Malone. Doncic looking it over. With the floater. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim. And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Jordan against Anthony. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout called the Warriors. Some changes here for the Warriors. Morning's checked in for Malone. Bird comes in for Green, and it's Durant in for Drexler. The Nuggets also changing it up. McHale's checked in for Robinson, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said he just wants them to play faster. Feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball, and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Denver. Dumars comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dumars. He kicks it to Giannis. Back to Dumars. Passes to Embiid. Over KD. And again, Denver no good. Warriors trail by 6. Bird inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Outside Anthony. Back to Doncic. And they recover it. Outside for KD. Takes it inside, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Man, great tenacity from Durant there. I mean, he makes it so difficult to guard him without fouling.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
LeBron, he's checked in for Denver. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Durant, the pass to Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
It would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Frank, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
The Warriors making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Embiid sets the pick for James. Great look, but off the mark.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Doncic. Dishes to Durant. KD draws the double. One for 3. And James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's LeBron. On the wing, Giannis. Embiid sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Outside, KD. Doncic against Ball. Looking to get it going. Durant wide open. He fires. From outside, off the mark.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Here's Embiid. It's all in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pippen dishes to KD. .130 left in the 4th quarter. Doncic outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 4 assists now tonight.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up and
oh my!
wow! Boy, you just got to love his competitive spirit. Jordan never gives up on the game, always competing.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Pass to Doncic, to the paint. Good D by Embiid.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And here's Jordan outside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
Nation once again, give it up for your Warriors dance team. Give it up one more time for your Warriors dance team.
There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Bird finds KD. Puts it up from 12. Here's Mourning. And he banks in the layup.
Mourning coming alive and nailing the big-time shot. Talk about being absolutely fearless. There it is right in front of him.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Nuggets. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Team score. Shooting for Baylor. No ball. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Durant, the pass to Doncic. And Embiid with the block.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Now here's LeBron. So the Nuggets win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing?
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For
not the one, calm down. You know I'm not your problem. You can't be me, why bother? Don't have your time now. Ole mumi bow down. To bambi no farabale. Oboya go. Okay. It's okay. Trouble no they pay me. Kinjaye on a daily. Okay. We go te okay. I just want to hear me. Look.